Hello, hello. I'm not sure if anybody is here with me yet, but I thought I'd pop on early just to say hello. In case I'm able to see the comments. You never know, maybe I won't be able to. Welcome. Hello, Ted. Welcome. From Sweden. How delightful. I'm here with you from Toronto, Canada. How is it going, my friend? Oh, you popped in and you popped out. Every technology has its own interesting quality to it. I'm like, Okay. I'm happy to see that I can at least see the chats. That's really comforting. Hello, Luz. How are you? Hello, Carl. Welcome. I'm sure you probably all know each other better than I know any of you, since maybe you come here regularly. Welcome. I'm just watching your comments pop in. Amazing how international our community is. It's really incredible. Hello, Sandy. You're so sweet. Wonderful to see you again. Thank you so much for being here. If anyone would like to share anything other than just hello, like how things are going right now. I want to take a particular look at this session, our community, Sunday community meditation, on the notion of resilience in the face of an uncertain future. Good morning. Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, which might be most of you, my name is Elaine Smookler. I'm so thrilled and delighted to be able to be here with you from foggy Venice, California. That's very evocative. Thank you for that descriptor, Nan. I really appreciate being able to get some sense of the flavor of where people are right now. From Bermuda, how gorgeous. The pink sands of Bermuda. Welcome, friends. How did you know that, Sandy? You were so right. I am a friend of Roger Nolan's. Sandy, are you like psychic? That is absolutely true. And honored to be so. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, I might be his only Canadian friend. But shh, don't tell anybody. Good morning, Denise. Oh, he told you? Welcome, my friends. Welcome. How wonderful to be gathering from all over the world. I'd say the corners of the world, but as far as I know, there are no corners. I think it's only rounds from all rounds of the world. Welcome. Oh, that's wonderful. He's your weekday meditation teacher. He's so wonderful. How lucky are you actually? Oh, and I think are you in California with him? We are thousands of miles apart, Roger and I, because I am in Toronto, Canada. Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello, my lovely friends. Welcome to this Sunday morning meditation, Elisha Goldstein's meditation series. And it's my honor and my privilege to be here sharing this space and this time with you. My name is Elaine Smookler. I am a psychotherapist from Toronto, Canada, but even more significantly, I am a long time mindfulness practitioner, probably at least 3 decades, which I know sounds astonishing because I probably don't look any more than 14. Okay. Well, it's wonderful to be able to have these opportunities together. And needless to say, I don't have to tell you that Elisha is astonishing in his consistency with community. He has been providing the space for this setting for at least 6 years free of charge just because he believed in it. So he has asked me to just pass on to everyone, if you feel from your heart that you would like to offer a donation to help sustain this community, for him to help bring teachers in who maybe might need to be compensated for their participation here, or for any of the opportunity for us to be together, then please go to offer this community this donation. You can go to Venmo Business, Mindful Living LA, the Center for Mindful Living. I have a feeling you all already know that, but just remembering that this is a way for you to connect with Elisha and to offer him your gratitude and for all of his consistency of service for all of these years. And as I said, it's my privilege to be able to come and share this, as well as being a psychotherapist. I also write a column for Mindful magazine called Inner Wisdom. And in that column for the last many years, I've had the opportunity to really let myself explore what is it that's going on planet Earth that may feel that mindfulness isn't going to help. Because I talk to so many people as a coach, as a psychotherapist, as a human being, and discover that there is so much uncertainty going on right now. I'm curious, even with a yes or a no, because so many people I work with tell me that they're nervous about heading back into the workplace, perhaps, if you're still working, or maybe any of the things that have been considered normal. And I just want to really touch on that, not only the uncertainty that we feel moving back into the workplace after a year and a half practically of the pandemic, but all that's been stirred up in this last year and a half. I know that there has been great pain and tears and tragedy as we have discovered all of the unkindnesses that we humans can offer one another, all of the ignorance and the ways that we have turned a blind eye or closed an ear to the painful things that have gone on with our fellows and fellas. And at the same time, we may discover that once we turn a blind ear or a blind eye to that, there's no one there for us either. Together, we discovered that there is no you without me. It's just not possible. We are in this together. And as we turn to mindfulness, not to try to get us out of this predicament, good luck with that. Instead, we can ask ourselves, what role does mindfulness play in being able to help me be with all of this uncertainty, this aggression that masks sometimes as order, my own fearfulness that may make me not want to look more closely at some of the injustices that have been committed on my behalf. When we work with mindfulness, it is an agreement with ourselves to be open to awareness. That's our starting spot. We simply allow the possibility to know, how are things right now? It's almost like we are training ourselves to be able to do a reconnaissance mission of how things are, so that we can bear it, so that we can just take notes and then begin to let things transform. In today's practice, I'd like to do a combination that I'm calling a compassionate body scan. We'll begin with a bit of breath awareness, and then I'm going to invite you to place a hand over your heart center or any place at all on your body that you feel nourishes a sense of safety, connection, well-being. And then we will do some body scan together. And if this is your first time doing a body scan, the reminder is that the body scan's intention is not to relax, but to actually find the courage and the compassion to be with ourselves, with those sensations that we don't want to feel. Pleasant, great. Unpleasant, be there with that as well. Neutral, maybe feels boring, be there with that as well. Think of the great metaphor of the parts of our bodies that we have ignored over the years, like the one we'll start with, our left big toe. How much attention has that gotten over the years? Because it hasn't gotten a lot of attention, it might even be hard to feel anything there. So we need, with the body scan, to give ourselves space and permission to take time. Let ourselves just wait a moment. It might not come right away. We might just need to let things sit a moment and then notice, what do we feel? With that, my friends, I invite you to allow your eyes to close or lower and soften your gaze. Whatever you feel will help you tune into the subtlety of this compassionate body scan. On an in-breath, and I invite you to be doing this lying down, standing up, upside down, whatever it is that you feel brings you well-being. On the next in-breath, intentionally gathering your attention to the breath. Maybe you feel the air moving into the nostrils, cool, or into the back of the throat. If so, maybe you notice it leaving warm and moist, or can feel the belly rising and falling to accommodate this flow of air. Take a moment, my friends, and notice wherever the breath is moving most vividly for you right now. Breathing in and feeling it as best you can. Breathing out and feeling it as best you can. Taking a few moments here to just be with the breath to begin. On the next out breath, letting the shoulders drop away from the ears and drop some more, and a little more. And sending some intentionally kind attention to the body. And coming back to the breath. Now, my dears, I invite you to take a hand, if you have it available, and place it on that area we sometimes call the heart center. Or if you'd like to put a hand on a leg, in your other hand, on your face, whatever. Helps you nourish a feeling of safety, warmth, and connection with yourself. And if you could feel this and then silently say to yourself, hello, my love. I feel you. And sending these intentions for this body scan. May I be happy. May I have the courage to be aware and the wisdom to listen to myself and others. May I be open to all that might be revealed. On the next in-breath, bringing your attention down the body to that aforementioned left big toe. And just noticing what sensations do you feel in this left big toe, including numb, neutral, or tingly, warm or cool or restless. How long have we ignored this left big toe? And we can let it be here as it is. Notice whatever it feels. Include it without concern. And now expanding your awareness to notice all the toes and the toe pads, the spaces between the toes, and even the toenail beds. What sensations are available here to be noticed? And the edges of the feet. The outer edge of the heel and the inner center of the heel. The arches and the balls of the feet. And the tops of the feet. Noticing if the feet are cold or warm or numb or neutral or something else. Perhaps there's a whole symphony of sensations. And on an out-breath, letting go of this focused attention on the feet, and on an in-breath, bringing your attention with intention. So we practice this ability to focus and be present to opening to the ankles and ankle joints, noticing sensations into the joints, and maybe also noticing skin level sensations. What do you notice here? And lower legs, calves and shins, and the inside and outside of the lower legs. Breathing and feeling whatever is here. And moving up to the knees, knee joints, inside and outside of the knees. Maybe the skin of the knees. Offering tenderness, compassion to whatever it is you're meeting in any part of the body. Don't ignore it. Don't push it away. Bring it close and be with it. There's nothing to change or fix right now. Just be warmly present to yourself as best you can. And now moving up to the thighs, maybe feeling them pressing into the chair. And if any body part feels too overwhelming to feel, you can always come back to the breath, or find any body part that feels neutral. Otherwise, feeling the thighs, contact and pressure as they touch the chair if you're sitting. Just notice the inside and outside and tops of the thighs. welcoming ourselves here with tenderness, with compassion and understanding. That's how it is right now for us. Now noticing any sensations you might be able to feel from the tip of your big toe to the top of your thigh. And on the next out breath, releasing this intentional focus on feet and legs. And on an in breath, hovering your attention over the hips and hip joints. Are they tight or loose or numb or neutral or all but forgotten? What do you notice in the hips and hip joints? Left and right. Just waiting. See what you notice. And on the next in-breath, bringing attention to your buttocks. And if you're sitting, you might feel them squishing into the chair. Or maybe you feel yourself clenching or holding in the buttockel area. Can you smile if you can notice this and just be present? Be here now. Feel what's here now. It's okay. Let yourself notice how things are in the body. And including pelvic region, maybe noticing bladder and reproductive organs. And on an out breath, releasing this focused attention on hips, hip joints, buttocks, and pelvic region. And on an in breath, intentionally moving your attention to the torso. And let us begin with the beautiful belly. If you want, you might even move a hand to the beautiful belly that doesn't nearly get enough love from us and appreciation. If you can just, without any judgment, notice how things are here. Are they numb? Are they cold? Are they neutral or heated or gurgling? Volcanic or frozen? Or maybe just neutral. No biggie in the beautiful belly. And the solar plexus moving up towards the rib cage. Do you notice if it's tight in this part of the body? Or is it loose or numb or neutral? And when you breathe in, do you feel a tight band around your rib cage? Or how are things here? And maybe even noticing the beating of your heart. Expanding attention to the upper chest and shoulders. What kindness can you bring to this part of the body? Can you just be with compassion? Feel what's here. Let it in. And the so-called side body, the sides of your torso. How often do these parts of the body get attention? Let's send some attentional, tender loving to the side body and notice how things are here. And coming around to the back, the lower back, often a place of tightness. We can have the sense, if you wish, of expanding into this area on the breath, expanding on the in-breath. Maybe softening and opening on the out-breath. And the middle back and the upper back. And on an out breath, releasing this intentional, tender, compassionate connection to the torso. And on an in-breath, bringing your lovely, loving gaze to the fingertips. Noticing each and every fingertip. Is it tingling? Warm or cool or pulsing? What do you feel? Then expanding to notice knuckles and joints and the back of the hand and the palm. So many sensations, damp or dry or ticklish or restless or tight or loose. What do you feel? Wrists and wrist joints. Lower arms, elbows, biceps and triceps. Underarms and shoulders. And on an out breath, letting go this focused attention on fingers, hands, and arms. And on an in breath, noticing the throat and the neck. And if you'd like, placing a hand in this part of the body and noticing this warm connection. Is there tightness in this part of the body? Is it dry or moist? Can you offer yourself compassion? All the unspoken words, all the fears. Just notice. Neck and throat. And on an out breath, letting go of noticing neck and throat. And on an in breath, moving your attention up to the lovely face, noticing the chin. The lower lip, is it dry or moist? The gums and the teeth and the tongue, hard and soft palates. The upper lip. The nostrils. The tip of the nose. The bridge of the nose and sinuses. Eyeballs and eye sockets. Brow bones and forehead. Top of head. back of head, side of head, and ears, and including noticing the lovely jaw, the jaw joint, and even noticing your facial expression. On an out breath, letting go of this focused attention on face and head, and on an in breath, expanding your attention around your entire body from head to toe, from back to front and side to side, noticing any sensations anywhere in the body. Feeling the sense of aliveness, feeling compassion with all that you're experiencing. Oh, dear one, this is just how it is right now. Can we be with it? Noticing all the sensations, and maybe even noticing all the spaces between the sensations. Maybe placing a hand on the heart to conclude, or anywhere you would like to place a hand, and offering yourself these words of intention. May I be happy. Or changing these words in any way you wish. May I be safe in body and mind. May I be brave in the face of change. May I listen. May I hear. May I be open to life. And may I live with peace and ease. And may we all live safe in body and mind, and live in peace and ease. On an out breath, releasing this compassionate body scan practice, opening your eyes, raising your gaze, or staying with it, whatever it is that feels right for you, my dears, as we cultivate wisdom for ourselves. Thank you so much, my friends. As we come to know ourselves more fully, do we not increase choice and our ability to tolerate what feels intolerable in terms of our own discomfort, and to stand up for what feels like it needs standing up for? I appreciate your presence in this community and your commitment to being well, whole, open, present, aware. Again, I would remind everyone that for those of you interested, Elisha has been offering these practices freely for 6 years with his own sense of what's needed on planet Earth. And if you feel some small or large connection to that, please feel free to use your dollars and go and offer a donation for these opportunities to be together as a community. You can go to Venmo Business Mindful Living LA, the Center for Mindful Living. Whatever you offer, it's not just about money, it's about connection. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Christina, and thank you, everyone, for being here and for sharing in this heartfelt opportunity for us to connect with our humanity, to be resilient in the face of an uncertain future. How? By living in deeper, more compassionate connection with our own dear selves, not being afraid of ourselves, being here for it all. Thank you, everyone. May this all be a day. Thank you so much. Great to be here with you all, and what an honor to be part of this community. Thank you, everybody. Wishing you a day of beauty, of living in alignment with your own inner being, of being your own best friend. Thank you so much. Thank you to Valerie and Elisha for inviting me to be here. Again, my name is Elaine Smookler. Please feel free to find me through mindful.org if you want to read any of my work. And otherwise, thanks so much for being here, everyone. Bye for now. Have a beautiful day. What a joy and a gift to be here together. Bye-bye.